Hello, everybody. This is going to be the third part of me building my personal website. What we do have so far is this. Well, actually, no, it's not this. Let's just recap. It's compelling. This essentially is the web developer part. What we do have is here the specialties. I still need to create this video. I need to update a couple of those. We do have the landing page. Oh, gotta probably try to change the color of those guys. Dark mode. Oh well. Let's not watch that. When you go over developer, we have this. We get in this area. So I'm not gonna be filling the typography, the content here. It's not so important at that stage. What we are going to do, and I think that's gonna be a fun thing. It's gonna be a quick hour. So because I'm recording the way I'm doing those websites, there's going to be a playlist of like part 1, part 2, this one is part 3, etc. So we're gonna have here a playlist, like a small thumbnail, and then when you click on the thumbnail, it takes the video and plays it. So first of all, we're gonna go over developers page, developer content. I might want to do developer dot intro maybe. I think that's better. So here is going to be the intro. Intro. Then we say playlist. Let's try to keep those developer.playlist. Here we create a new file. Playlist. Yes. There we go. Playlist. Great. And playlist. All right. All right, so we're gonna probably try and copy this from those guys. So in the index, what do we have? All right, let's start by removing some of those things we're not needing, nope. Could have kept that. So index goes and takes content divider. So I guess we're gonna import the divider from divider. There we go. And we put a divider. All right. Now we take this. Boom, got a divider. That's beautiful. Maybe no. There's a mistake here. Divider should be over at this level. Those classes should not be concerned with the dividers. We've got header into. Yeah, right. Probably need to have a shortcut that would allow me to just let's put a playlist here, divider. There we go. Nope. You don't like that. Okay, so dev intro. Max width is 6L. Maybe we'll stick with that, as a matter of fact. All right. And we got playlist over here. That's nice. That's very nice. All right, so the playlist is essentially going to be... So, first we'll have the flex row. I think it's row. I always forget what it was supposed to be. And, okay, we're going to put the title here. I don't know. We'll look at that later on in a moment. Before that, what we're going to do... You know what? Maybe we're going to do just the title. Title is those 3, right? And so we put the title here. Just to keep things as simple as possible as we're developing. Just like extract stuff right away. That's of course not going to work because it should be like that. There we go. Playlist. Now we're gonna need the actual playlist, and the playlist is gonna be which let's say 1/4. So thumbs And then we're gonna say here 3/4, and it's gonna be the actual videos, correct? I'm gonna have the videos over here. And so we're gonna have to there's a plugin I know. Yeah, this one, React YouTube. I came across it as I was researching. There's not a lot of interesting plugins of what we're trying to do, but this one seems quite useful because then we could just update things here. Like, let's see, let's give it a try. So it does show the video here, which is great. So let's just install it. Yarn add React YouTube. That's what we're gonna need. All right. I like that. Let's try and stick. We get these options here, which is pretty nice, and we'll take that. Okay. And instead of creating the default video, I'll just do this. Remove this. Oh, what's up here? Huh. Oh, that probably failed because of that. That's okay. So what we need is YouTube. I'll just copy this. There we go. So normally it should show somewhere, and it's not gonna show. What's up here? Oh, we don't have unready. Yeah, unready is not defined. We will define it here. So constant unready equals this function. There we go. Voila. Okay, now we should have the video. That's a fun video. Oh my god. Okay. Funny. So here in the channel, we do have the video. So copy link address, that's not what I need to do, but it's fine. So video is going to be a list of, okay, start like that. What's it called? ID. So video ID. What we need is to keep that, and then title is, okay, does it fetch? I wonder, does it? I don't think it does fetch. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not gonna fetch the title for me. So I'm gonna have to name it myself. So that's part 1. That's part 2. I will take the ID of part 2 over here. There we go. Now we're gonna use hooks here. So I'm gonna say and here it's okay. So we created that, and what's gonna happen now is that we will say that their video ID is video.video ID. And we'll put the title here. video title. Title equals video.title. There. So now we got a video title, we got a playlist, we got everything up and running. So if we reload, did I miss something? I feel like I fucked up the way I created the hook. Let's just remove these two for a moment. Damn it, that is so embarrassing for me to try and see if I did something wrong. Yeah. Oh, figured it was something wrong. Jesus, how can I... Alright, no worries. Just blame it on being on live. There we go. Okay, but now we got a little bit of an issue here. No, why are you taking... Yeah, you shouldn't be taking the full width. We're gonna bring it back to the way we've been running things here. I think that's much better. It's, yeah, container inner. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Let's go back to developer. There we go. I think that's smoother. There we go. That's like the first one. It shouldn't be auto-playing, I guess. That shouldn't be the thing. Okay. Damn it. We're gonna be hard coding these two. That's the first one, that's 7D. So we'll say thumb. And we'll say to the thumb. It might be more interesting later on. It's not long like this. Like I will need to go in Canvas and I will create actual designs for those instead of having thumbnails like that. That's not what I want to do at this stage. Remove this, remove this. Now, so what happens here is that we will have to create, I don't need unready, right? Because autoplay is 0, so it's not gonna autoplay. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Here we're gonna have a thumbs, and then, yeah, you don't actually need, oh, no, we need set video. There we go. Options. I feel like I want to just write those, right here, actually. I won't need the unready. But I absolutely need, I will take these and I will put them, that's for sure. That's definitely going to be useful. Width and height, let's just remove them for now and see what happens. Okay. Whoopsie. What if I don't give it width and height? Does it take just any width? Okay. Let's say we say width is 100%. We'll give it a little bit more of height. Or I could stick with these two. They're not bad. They're not bad at all. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff here. Okay, and we'll say MX auto. No. I don't know if, how do we center stuff here? Or I'll just keep them as they are. It doesn't matter. That's okay. Okay, so now we're gonna need to have the thumbs. As a matter of fact, why do I have... Fine, we'll keep this. You know what? I think... Yeah. So, developer.playlist.data.js. And so what I want to do, I want to take those videos out because this is data. It shouldn't be here. I should have done this actually when I think about it. Export default videos. And so say import videos from developer playlist data. Right, so now we got our videos, we got our stuff. Now what we need is to create our thumbs. And set video. I might not even need at that stage. So what we're going to be doing at this one is, no, let's try and be more constructive. So thumbs is going to be a container of rows. So first we have the flex. And then we're going to say width full. And that's going to be flex row, that's fine. Now we're going to need to return. I felt something was off here. And the reason we're going to need to return is because we want to create an array. So thumbs equals okay, that thumbs. So we say videos for each video. We'll do something simpler here. We're not going to take video. I'm supposing if we do this, then we should be getting it. So we'll do image src equals thumb alt equals thumb, or more like something like that, an index, because we're gonna need a key. If we don't put a key, React is gonna complain. We don't want it to complain. And so here we drop in thumbs. Okay. We still need to drop in thumbs, but we need to do something inside of thumbs. There we go. That's nice. So we'll need the image and we'll need the title. So we need the thumb and the title. Here we'll say title. Okay. I just like to keep things clean. I'm starting to feel like we need to divide things here. Playlist of thumbs. That's a rather big one, and it doesn't. It's taking some space. I don't like when things start to take space. I like to just get them here, remove them, put them here, export default thumbs. That's done. We import the data. That's why we export the data in the first place. And we import import thumbs. Import thumbs. There we go. So we got the thumbs. That's pretty cool. Now, in a way, this is not the cleanest of things, because what I like to do is I like to keep the state separate from the content. But that's not super necessary at this stage. It's still fine to keep things the way they are. I feel like there's a lot of empty space here. Why do we have empty space? All right. Options. At some point I might want to extract this, but if this stays like that, that might not necessarily be a big problem. Okay. So we do have here the onClick. Set video into the index. Correct. Right. That's essentially what should be happening in the stage. All right, let's add a cursor pointer, which should show right here, right? Boom. Why does it not? Hold on. Yeah. That's a new mistake I'm doing on camera again. I apologize. So that was correct, actually, what I did here. But for some reason, the unclick doesn't seem to be working. Yeah. So it is dispatching in action. Okay, let's try and do that. Okay, the action is being dispatched, but it's not being updated here. That's why. We need to take the actual one and then change it to whatever it's supposed to be. There we go. That's beautiful. And so title is title. Everyone is happy now. There we go. Part 1, part 2, part 1. Let's just make sure part 1 needs to have a... All right, that's correct. Lovely. Now, that's the problem here. I don't think I want to keep it. So first we'll have here it says how I made this website, and we'll have here say there we go. So what people say is that we have text center. There we go. There's something I want to have at this stage. Okay, we'll just be using whatever we have on the other pages, titles and stuff like that. So, specialties box is gonna give us titles. Yup. Nope. We'll just pick these two. You know, just simplify stuff. We pick that. We pick this. Something is wrong. I'm missing a div somewhere. There. I'm not missing a div somewhere. I just added a div. There we go. Let's get back to developer. There's some issues. I don't like the dark theme here is a bit too dark. How I made this website. Must be created from scratch. Beautiful. That's great. Now there's a little bit. Okay, we're gonna need to add. That's a title. Or add margin top. Or add like 16 is fine. 16 is great. Width, and then we're gonna say padding. I want to add maybe 8 padding. Sounds reasonable. But we'll add the padding to the X only. Yeah, there's no need to add that. Now we'll take the boxes is great. We've used this. We'll take the thumbs. Why do I use this in boxes? Oh, nothing. Okay. And the thumbs, each one of those need to have margin Y of 4. Let's add some space. Okay, instead of margin Y, we're going to have a margin bottom because I want to keep those in line here. So part 1, part 2. Let's add 8. 4 doesn't seem too much. That's great. Okay, so now we have that. We have the playlists. If you switch to something is weird here. Oh, that is the light theme. There's a big bug, ladies and gentlemen. Light. Okay, yeah, I see what the bug is. Why isn't it picking it up? Let's just add it. Why not? Ah, that's not a bug. That is not a bug. That's this. Oh, Jesus. This is a... in case you don't know, I'm using Opera GX. Yeah, GX corner here, you can see that. Opera GX has a very nice feature here where it can force websites to go in dark mode, which is pretty cool because not all websites do have a dark mode. So that's an issue. Hold on, sorry. I just finished the playlist. It's a bit too light. Okay. You know, we need something like those guys here. I like that. I like that very much. So we'll take the intro and the cards. We're gonna need this. Now, we'll take everything here, but we don't need, we don't want the translations. That's unrelated to what we're doing. So we do this and this. Okay, and then the plugin does the magic of fixing things. There we go. It's not so bad, but it's not great neither. Also, I think I'd rather have the title beneath them. So I want to put the title here. Not quite like it. Maybe we'll add a 2 padding instead of just whatever is happening here. That's probably better. Data, let's go to data. So that's something like that. Part 2, part 1. I think there's a little bit of an issue where the thumb, it's a little bit too big. And text gray. I want something a little bit darker. However, the text size not excess. This is too small. Okay, but we want to have a little bit of a margin top. Let's add a little bit of margin. That's a bit too much. Let's stick to 2. Fair enough. Now, here's the thing. Here is the thing. No. We want to add a selected index. And so what we say here, we say selected index equals to we're going to have to change some things here. And then so we'll say set index equals set index. So we say here selected index and then set index. We go to 0 and then you say that const video equals videos of selected index. The point of doing this, now this is still going to work. The point of doing this is that we want to have access to, now this is blowing up. All right, yeah, it's blowing up because we can't. Let's simplify. Let us simplify. We cannot set videos. We have to set the index. So set index, and then set index. There we go. Okay, now I want to do a couple of tricks here. So pattern, background, white, borders fine, border solid, rounded, cursor pointer, dark, text white. So we want to remove these two. And then we're going to say the base is like that. And so this is supposed to be class names of base and border. Normally, if I'm not mistaken, why did you... Voila. Okay. So we do this, base border, and now we say it counts. Border equals index equals selected index. Then the border will be border green 500. Otherwise, it's that. Base border and then border. We move an R here. We need that R. We need the R. And it's not working. It is actually printing it, but it's printing it wrong. Yeah. So border green is being applied. So we're just going to do this and we'll overwrite the base border. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Go here and I'll remove the title. Yeah, let React just do that for sorry, YouTube just do that for me. I feel like copying this and putting it here. And then what we'll do, we're gonna have part 3, which would be what we're doing today. So we'll come here, we'll drop this again. Wait a second. Something is funny here. I bet you what. That's all I need to get the image of the thumbnail. Probably all I need. So we replace this with this, right? Replace it with title. There we go. Nice. We don't need the thumbnails anymore, because now we could just get it from the actual URL. I do feel that my playlists, the icons are a little bit too big. Let's see how YouTube does it. YouTube just like that with a title on the side. So my height needs to be smaller. Let's give it a height of that is too small. That's still small. I always struggle with the height of an image. Enforcing the height of an image does never seem to properly work. And now I'm fixing it, which means I'm gonna be having issues the moment this has to go responsive. Well, first of all, widths have to be spelled properly, otherwise we're running through an issue. So width is 100. I don't need the height. Okay. What if we try and do it just like YouTube does? Right? And so I know this is full width, but what we're gonna try and do is over here we're gonna face flex column, put these two right there. Is it column or row? Yeah, row. And I won't specify your height. Just let the padding and other stuff just do the job. Yes, that is great. Now, you no need margin top, you need margin left. And instead of going with part 1, we'll say just part all the numbers, which is say part 1, part 2, part 3. Something like that. I can be anal about it sometimes. Anyway, it's gonna be in gaining space. What we could do is do like that, then yeah. Watch out, guys. It's gonna be Inception. We're gonna be watching ourselves, watching ourselves. That's live, so I get confused. Nice. That looks pretty neat. I like it. Let's switch to dark theme. Lovely. Okay. We will add this little icon over there on the top. I don't think it's gonna look nice though. I feel there's a lot of space. Maybe because the divider is taking space. I'm not sure. No, divider is not taking much space. Okay, so this one here. Container inner. The playlist here. Adding Y. Let's switch to 12. I think that's a bit too much. But yeah, it's a bit too much. Let's go to the intro. Also made it 12. It was great for the demo, of course, but now it's kind of useless. However, at least for this one, I think a padding top is, yeah, definitely is nice on the top, but not on the bottom. Bottom was a bit too much, and that's not much nicer. Here we go. Just by doing that, we have created not analytics. I need to have analytics after this. We have the different parts of the website. Now, of course, this needs to be added manually. How about we just add a little bit, yeah, something like that. Okay, we haven't checked how it looks responsive. Let's just make sure this is responsive. Okay, when it's responsive, we're gonna need something else. First of all, right here, I think width 100% is safer. Yeah, that doesn't take space. Great. So when you go here, it's 100%. Next, this one here. We're gonna do that. Yeah, and then there we go. Much nicer. Voila. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have gotten ourselves a nice looking playlist. On YouTube. Of the YouTube website. So again, just to do this, we just used some of our already existing code using Tailwind, but most of the rest is Tailwind. A lot of it is good looking, not good looking. So we created this in React, and in the playlist we used hooks. Using the hooks, we get the index. The index allows us to know which one we're selecting, which allows us to change the border. I mean, we could do maybe something else from UI perspective, make it look nice. Actually, I'm thinking about something here. Thumbs. There's a little bit too much space between the different thumbnails. Instead of 8, let's just go for 4. Maybe even 2, actually. I don't think we need that much space between them. Yep. That's a bit cleaner. Much cleaner. Let's just make sure that the light theme is okay. I think in the light theme, we want to have, yeah, just need, not light blue. Something like that. Okay, that's a bit too much. Sometimes it just doesn't want to work. It's annoying. Yeah, maybe even 300. I think 100 is less. Yes, we are at 300 already. Yeah, so when we switch, nah, 300 is better. Yeah, I think we were already doing something like that, right? No, actually, yeah, that's much better. 300 gray is good. So now here, when we select it, it does change colors. I'm concerned a little bit about this. It's too much white backgrounds. Maybe a little bit of a gray. I'll think about this later. That changes the video, the player here. When we play the player, well, it just does it. The player does not automatically play. In order to put the YouTube player, what we did is we just we use a library called React YouTube. It allows us to put an ID and options. In this case, I kind of fixed the maybe 420 would be nicer, I guess. I mean, 30 pixels, I won't even notice the difference as a human being. We might have a couple more playlist items there. When we start facing them, maybe want to consider the spacing. Or maybe this should be like a scrollable item. We'll have to consider this later on. That's not a problem at this stage. Again, last thing, I mean, we do have, as I said, the different colors. And here we have responsiveness. We made sure that this is responsive. These are not responsive, by the way. That is a problem. This is not responsive because... it's being translated. That's why it looks like that. Well, that's fine. Can't do anything about it at this stage. But when we go responsive, and that's how we look at things, just made me think about something, actually. When it's responsive, flex short is what we want. We might do, yeah, a reverse. So that the playlist show beneath that guy. And so margin top is normally LG's margin top, otherwise we say margin. No, sorry, not that. Something like that. No? Oh, oops. Yeah, you're gonna need a margin top of 4. Okay, but we don't need this margin top when we're not in responsive, right? And the idea... Oh. There we go. So the idea is that we wanted to have those items beneath the player, which makes more sense, I think. Over here, you just go down, select it, and then you get it. I don't like the width here. Oh. Let's remove the padding we had. It should be gone by now. Damn it! Things aren't working well. Okay, so we're saying that we want to have padding, but now because we're on mobile, then we don't want to have padding. See, there we go. So then again, see, this is really what's cool about Tailwind. It allows us to just update things on the go, not having to think too much. Here we go. Some design updates, and we're up and running. So that took us, what, 50 minutes? In the previous 50 minutes, we just built a very nice looking, cute looking music player, YouTube player, just to kind of see all those videos. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it's instructional, entertaining. Leave any comments, subscribe, press the like button, do your thing. All right.